Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. totally forgot to change my flag. Hang on. There we go. Right, we're doing 8k in support of Ukraine. So let's get this done. Leo Loughran has organised. Well done, Leo. I think Victoria's moving. We're just worried about Victoria on the Apple TV again, not moving. Hopefully she is. Right, hang on. I've just noticed my name has changed as well. I don't want to change my name. Hold on. Now let's go and find Victoria. There she is. Yeah. So we're going at 10.5 kilometers an hour with Leo. Loads of people have joined the run today. Lots of support for Ukraine. Most people have changed their flag to the Ukrainian flag. Yes, Kim, you're right. If I gave Victoria a screen, she would indeed be able to see if she was moving or not. Oh dear. I don't know if we haven't started on YouTube. So we're watching Facebook chat, Twitch chat, and YouTube chat, but I'm not entirely sure whether YouTube is working. YouTube? Right, hang on. Look. Now I can't find the next anymore. Camera's not pointing at your face either. Can't see, I haven't got a mouse anywhere. You see a mouse? Oh, there it is, there it is. No, it means up. It means. Yeah, okay. Because that means turn it off. It's currently on. The green light means on. The red light means off. Okay, so yeah, YouTube is working and Facebook is working, and we assume Twitch is working. And you know why? Because Twitch always works. Facebook can die a death. YouTube cannot work. But Twitch always works, which is a shame because nobody watches on Twitch. Well, some people do. Thank you, John. So Leo has suggested we all run at 10.5 kilometers per hour. So that's what we're doing. Just coming up to the first kilometers. Yeah, most of us are running at 10.5. Quite a few people running a little slower. Victoria's only joining us for a little bit because she's got a deep water aerobics workout to go to, so she's going to go off in a few minutes. Sarah Jacobson's a bit slower today. That's all right, Sarah. Such a good turnout. Well, there was well over 100 signed up. Yeah, there was well over 100 signed up for this. I don't know how many have actually started it, but yeah, loads of people. Really good. I don't think so, no. You really think so? Oh, no. Right, apparently I've now connected to Victoria's heart rate. I'm sure I connected to my heart rate, but never mind. Oh, Kevin's missed it because there's no late join. I blame Leo for that. Hi, Paul Sculthorpe. Right, so I'm going to have to change. So I'm going to have to drop back a second while I put in pairing mode. So when you go to the pairing screen, your avatar will stop running, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, there we are. Well, are you absolutely sure? Okay. Oh, there we are. That's me. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm... Right. So I'm now 20 seconds behind. So should I catch up with everybody? Or, because I am actually now running with Sarah Jacobson. Just a tiny bit ahead. Yeah, one heart and mind, everybody, today. Oh, now Sarah Jacobson will make me feel guilty if I speed up. Because she now says, always appreciate the company. Victoria has no idea if she has company or not because she can't see a screen. Hashtag screens for Victoria. Cheney says, awesome to see all the flags. Sarah, thank you. Yeah, I think I will just catch up with the guys up ahead there. Now that I've got the correct heart rate being measured. Okay, I'll speed up a little bit then. All right. Yeah, well done to Diane, Princess of Watopia, who has managed to grab loads of people from the ZLDR group to come and run today. Well done, Leo, though, for setting this up in the first place. Good idea. Yeah, and thank you everyone for joining. Really good. So we're well into our second kilometre. 8 kilometres today. Are we in Yorkshire? I think we're in Yorkshire. In Harrogate. And I'm just trying to catch up to the back of Leo. Yeah, all Skullthorpe says thanks for setting it up, Leo. I must admit, I didn't think it would happen. I thought I was kind of agreeing with something I read a couple of weeks ago, which said Putin was just flexing his muscles and wouldn't actually invade, but seems we were wrong. So fingers crossed it all works out, but it's a little worrying at the moment. Okay, I've caught back up with Leo, so I'm just going to settle into pace again now. at 10.5. What time do you have to go? Right. What time do you have to go? What time is your class? Oh, so you are going to stay for the whole run? Right. Let me ask this one more time. Get a straight answer. What time's your class? 6:30. Okay. So, yeah. So are you staying for the whole 8 kilometres? You doubt it. Okay. This is much harder than it needs to be. I know, but I was just asking you. I was wanting to know what time you were leaving. Six kilometres to go. And 2 kilometres done. So I'm going to go through everyone. I'll leave it a couple of kilometres, and then we'll go through and give everyone a ride on. Sarah, I love this peek into the cousin's marriage. It's just the usual bickering that goes on. No, I'm listening to you. I just didn't hear you when you said what time your class is. Oh yeah, no, you told me all this afternoon, but I don't listen. But I'm listening now, you see. Oh. So, we have established Victoria is very unlikely to stay for the whole run. Definitely not staying for the whole run because she needs to eat some food. Right, Sarah Jacobson says... Hang on, I've missed it now. Sarah Jacobson says, given Stephen's inability to hear when the group pace changes, I'm siding with Vic on this one. John Heaton says, don't argue, Stephen. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't. I should just shut up, shouldn't I? Okay. Well, we're comfortably settled in now anyway. Nearly 2.5k done. So like I say, we'll get to about 4 kilometres and I'll head to the front of the group and I'll start dishing some ride-ons and we'll see how many people we've got. Yes. 2 words. Are those 2 words shut up, Stephen? Oh, yes, dear. Yes, dear. No, I'd probably more likely to get a slap if I said yes, dear, as well. Steve Smith says, is he behaving, Victoria? I think the answer is no. Well, I thought I was behaving. I thought I was asking a fairly straightforward question, but I'm in trouble. So I'll just be quiet. I'm just being irritating, apparently. You see, maybe our relationship is like reflecting, or like what's happening now is reflecting the state of global affairs. The question is, who is Russia and who is Ukraine in this situation? Hello, Celine. Hello. On Twitch. Heart rate in zone 2, 121, relatively comfortable.
Right on!
Paul Sculthorpe says, I noticed chat isn't quite the same without troublemaker Mr. Koffler. I think perhaps we are being appropriately toned down. Yeah, that's very true, Jeff. Sorry, yes, good point. Well made. Approaching 3 kilometres. 5 to go.
Mr. C might be incredibly irritating at times, but he's definitely not a wife beater.
When it comes to running, I am. Oh yeah, I know. Right, there we are. We've hit 3 kilometres. So showing our support for Ukraine today, 8-kilometre run. Most people have changed their flags, their country flags, to Ukraine in a show of support for what's happening across the world at the moment. Apparently Jeff agrees that I am very irritating. He keeps coming back for more though, doesn't he? Sarah Jacobs says, moments like this where you just feel totally powerless. Yeah. I was saying to Vic earlier on that, you know, in some situations, even one person can make a difference sometimes. Whereas with something like this, you feel like you can't do anything, can you? We, the general public, cannot do anything about this. We just have to hope and pray. If you're religiously minded, we just have to hope that those people in charge make the best decisions for the future of the world, the future of Ukraine, and the global peace around the world. But it doesn't stop people worrying, yeah, of course. But I think, you know, we just have to get on with it, really, for the time being. This is where we really do have to put our trust in the governments of the land, that they'll do the right thing. The question is, what is the right thing? Who knows what the right thing is? That's the tough call, isn't it? So this is my one and only run today. I'm just taking an easy day today, and then hopefully over the weekend we can put some miles in. So currently, as of the end of this run, I'll be on about 90 kilometers for the week. I'd like to get up to about 130 for the week. So that means I need to do 20 tomorrow and 20 the day after, or, 15k tomorrow and 35 the day after. 25 the day after. Oh, Sarah Jacobson might be able to join the Paris group run tomorrow. Good stuff, Sarah. So yes, 6:30 tomorrow. Paris Marathon long run training. We're up to 1 hour 40 minutes tomorrow. 1 hour and 40 minutes of running tomorrow afternoon stroke evening UK time, 6:30. If you want to come and join us, if you are running either the Paris Marathon or any upcoming spring marathon, come and run along with us tomorrow. Probably get around 10 miles in actually tomorrow. So in terms of distance, not a terribly long run really when you're training for a marathon. So your real long run should be outdoors, and it should be, well, getting on for 16, 17, 18 miles at least now. Because we're getting close to spring. It's not that far away. Yeah, well, I think we probably can do a long run on Sunday. We just need to get up early. I'm going to run the Running Channel 5k race on Sunday afternoon, which is 3 p.m. UK time Sunday. So that's 5k, but we need to get a long run in before that. So if me and Victoria can get up early, we can go and do 25 or 30 kilometers on Sunday morning. Well, I mean, we can do as much as we can fit in, basically, can't we? Just depends what time we get out of bed. Right, let's go and drop a few ride-ons and see how many people we've got running. One is Callie and Fulton. Hasta la vista, baby. McBrayer is 4. Hospoloff from Israel is 5. Amy Green, 6. Thompson, 7. Paul Deering, 8. Paul, 9. Leo is 10. Paul Sculthorpe, 11. Guy Finnemore, 12. Abel, 13. Nick Lloyd, 14. Sebastian Volt, 15. Jeff Partridge, 16. John Heaton, 17. Remnemark, 18. Javi, 19. Anthony, 20. Diana, 21. Cheney, 22. Skretterberg, 23. Townsend, 24. Sarah Jacobson, 25. Victoria, 26. 27. Doran, 28. 29. Shuka is 30. So I think we've got a few more there that I can't reach. But at least 30 people in the run, and then about 27 others that I can't see. So well done, everyone. Thank you for joining. trying to press a button and my buttons keep going static and turning off. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod like the Zwift pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. 1 minute away from 30 minutes now. So we're at 29 minutes now. Sarah says, if you haven't noticed, I use humour to cope with uncertainty. I think most of us do that, don't we? Humour to cope with embarrassment. Humour to cope with sadness, insecurity. Humour to cope with fear. Humour to cope with being out of your depth intellectually. I've done that plenty of times. "30 minutes up." Right, we're going to say goodbye to Victoria. Victoria's going to get some food and then she's going to her class. She's got a deep water aquarobics workout. So I'll turn the camera around and point it back at me. Go on then. You'll need to you need to go. No, yeah. So I'll do it. There we go. Hello, camera 4. Paul Skullclub says goodbye, Victoria. John Heaton says bye, Vic. As well. So 2.5k left of our run in support of the Ukraine. Sebastian says bye, Vic, as well. I mustn't forget to save her. I must remember to save Victoria's run on Apple TV. So I would love to go to 10k. I'm sure lots of you are running to 10k. I am going to stay at 8 kilometers and leave it there, and then hopefully catch up with some distance tomorrow and Sunday. Hopefully I can finish the week on around 130 kilometers, and that'll be my big week. And then we'll have a rest next week with the race on Friday. This is what I think of the stream deck on my right-hand side.
You suck!
Just the stream deck on the right, just every single time I touch it, it crashes. How are you finding this nice, sedate pace, Leo? Wow, John Heaton says, this is the fastest I've run since December. Good on you, John. 6 kilometres done, 2 kilometres to go. Ah, right. Leo has put incline on to make it a bit more difficult. So his heart rate is 180, which is crazy high. But he is running with incline. So well done, Leo. Good job. Just over a mile to go. That's interesting, Paul. Maybe we have one, like, maybe once a week is too often, but once a month, maybe we have a Ukraine solidarity run for the next 6 months or so. See how long it lasts for. Yeah, make humanity great it is, isn't it? Right in line with that ethos. Oh dear, what's happened to the camera? Which camera is that? Oh dear. Some flickering on the stream there. What is going on there? Yeah, thanks again, Leo. Well done for organising. Right, I've obviously got some problems with the Zwift input here. Yeah, sorry about the Zwift link. It's flickering quite a lot. I'll have to fiddle with some cables at some point. But if you can put up with it for 1 more kilometre, then we'll be done. Like I said, I'm not going to... Some people will be going to 10 kilometres. I won't be. I'm going to stop at 8. Another static shot. I don't know what's... I am charged today. I don't know what's the matter with me. I can't remember the last time I ran this section of the North Yorkshire course. It's very nice. Right, Clive and Sebastian are going to 11k, if anybody else wants to join them. Simon Funnel, thanks for the ride on.
Ride on! Ride on!
Oh, lots of people giving me ride-ons now. Thank you. Sarah Jacobson says, don't forget to save Vic's run. I will remember. I will remember. Thank you for reminding me though, Sarah. Jeff Partridge is refusing to go to 11 kilometres because it's not a round number in miles. Okay, so Sebastian and Clive basically doing a half marathon every day, so 11 kilometres will get them to their daily half marathon. I see. Decent numbers there, guys. Very decent numbers indeed. So Anthony's going to stick around for a bit. Jeff, you are such a stickler. Jeff says, thanks to Leo. Great sentiment putting this on. Well done, Leo. Thanks, Jeff. Amy Green is going to 8.25 kilometres. Apparently, Jeff, you can round it up to 20 if you like. Oh yeah, there's the cathedral. Or the abbey. Was it Fountains Abbey? I can't remember now. We had a debate about which abbey it was, didn't we? Whether it was Fountains Abbey or what was the other one beginning with B? Can't remember. Paul, no problem. Paul says thanks all and thanks for streaming it, Stephen. No worries. And here we are, up to the line for our 8k finished in support of Ukraine. And maybe we'll do it again sometime if this carries on. But there we are. So some people going on to do a little bit more. Amy's doing a little bit more. And I know that Sebastian and Clive are doing a bit more. Anthony's going to carry on a little bit as well. But that's it from me. So we are done here. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking part. Well done, Leo, for organising. Great effort, buddy. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Paris Marathon training run. So an hour and 40 minutes. 1 hour, 40 minutes. Long run, slow pace. Tomorrow evening for the Paris Marathon training run. So we'll see you there. And then we'll be back on Monday after that. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your long runs outdoors this weekend as well. Take care, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow in Paris. Bye-bye, guys.